Hi, it's Jill Nurse, Coldwell Banker, and this is your monthly market update for July. Well, the market is finally changing. You remember all those months that I would say every time I'd come on here that, nothing's changing. Home values are going up, home prices are going up, we're getting a gazillion offers on every home, and that's finally shifted. Interest rates have gone up. There's fear of a recession. So there's buyers that have gone back to the sidelines because now it's more expensive to buy and they can't purchase in the price point that they originally were approved for. So buyers are having to reevaluate what they're going to do, and sellers are thinking, interest rates are so much higher. I don't want to buy in that when I have a really low interest rate on my house. But you know what? It's really just about reevaluating your strategy and figuring out ways to still do what you want to do, to still purchase that new house, to move to the new area. People are still going to be buying and selling homes, right? People have babies, people change jobs, people have to downsize. It's still going to happen. We just need to rethink our strategies. So yeah, interest rates went up and they're hovering around 6% right now. Feds are talking about continuing to increase them going forward. But right now, that's where they're at. Our Denver economy is still very strong. We have a very diverse economy, and economists believe it's still going to stay strong. If we go into a recession, which we probably will, they don't anticipate that it's going to be anything too crazy. Nothing like back in 2007, right? I mean, people have lots of equity in their homes. They feel that the housing market is still going to stay strong, even if we do go into a recession. They believe home prices are going to continue to rise, but at a very much slower rate than they previously did, which is so great for buyers, right? Buyers were having to put offers on home with 10 other people, going 10, 20, 50, $75,000 over, which was insane, having to bring full appraisal gaps, waive inspections, and give a lease back to homeowners for free for like up to 2 months. I mean, all this craziness was going on. Well, that's all going away. You can write a reasonable offer. You might be competing against someone else, or you might be the only one putting an offer on a house, but that's a really good thing for buyers. And if you can buy down the interest rate, you're in a good position. If you have a house to sell and then you're going to buy, you've got so much equity in that home. If you bought it a while ago, over the past 5 years, home values on average in the Denver metro area have gone up 60%. That's a lot of equity. You can take some of that equity and buy down the interest rate. Some buyers are asking for seller concessions to help buy down the interest rate. So there's definitely options to still be able to purchase a home and get into the home that you want. Some mortgage companies are allowing you lock in your interest rate now. You can lock in for 60 days or even longer sometimes. So if the interest rates are going to go up, lock it in now if you know that you're going to be buying a home. And there is a lot more inventory on the market, so you have a better shot at finding the home that you want. So the bottom line is, talk to your mortgage broker or mortgage company about what your options are and where you're at and what your concerns are, and they are really trying to help people work through this and give them solutions. Talk to your agent. I'm happy to help answer questions, give advice. There's still lots of things that you can do to sell your home and purchase one, and where it still makes sense for you. Reevaluate your wants and your needs. I've always told people, buy a house with really good bones. Maybe it's not quite as updated as you would like, but it's going to have good bones, and you can do stuff to it down the road. Just have a strategy. But it's not a bad time to be buying. Interest rates probably aren't going to go down anytime soon, but so waiting and home values probably aren't going to go down. So waiting is probably not your best option. Some people are doing adjustable rates too. If you're not risk averse and you can afford it, you can do an adjustable rate for 5 years or so and then refinancing. And interest rates aren't permanent. You could always refinance if the rates go down. People are, again, still buying and selling, right? For instance, the number of new listings in June was 5,898 in the Denver metro area. That's down 2% compared to June of last year. So there's lots of people putting their homes on the market still. Pending was 3,665 in June. So it was down 25% compared to June of last year. again, there are buyers having to reevaluate and kind of freaking out, what am I going to do? But it's not bad. It's good to have our market slow down and be more realistic so more people can ultimately afford homes down the road. If we kept jumping up and up and up in prices, nobody would be able to afford it. So again, call me if you have any questions, need any help. I'm always here for you, and I will see you next month. Take care.